All right, so clearly there's an issue there. So today, hey, how's it going? We're going to turn that whole process into a little bit better solution. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. We're gonna list the parts. We're gonna see everything that's involved, and it's a pretty quick little project. So hopefully it's something that'll make your life easier. We've been living like that for years, and I just have never gotten around to resolving the faucet out of a 5-gallon can situation. And every time I do that, I'm like, oh man, we got to fix this. So that's what we're going to do today. And again, Dan Rich is BC Expedition over on Instagram. Go check out his channel. He's the one that gave me the list of parts, and I first saw it on his rig. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's hit it. All right, you guys, let's go through the items that you need. There are only 5 things. Don't write it down or try and remember it. They're all going to be down in the description. You can just look and make sure you get absolutely the right thing, but we're going to run through this really, really quick. Okay, so you need to get a 5-gallon water carrier. You want to get this type because the threads in the lid are the proper size for this, which is awesome. This is a switched 12-volt faucet. Now, the key here is that it is switched. So that goes down and connects to your submersible water pump. So this goes down into the can, and that's a submersible water pump that connects to the faucet. And you want to get your vinyl tubing. Now, make sure you get the right size vinyl tubing, because wouldn't it be a pain if you got the wrong size tubing and you had to wait? I've never done anything like that. This is 3/8 inch tubing, for the record. Last but certainly not least, you guys have always wondered how to do this. How do you pass wires through a firewall or through a wall and keep it weather tight? It's this little jammer, and this little jammer is the same thing I used on the top of my roof to pass my wires going from my lights to the interior of the rig. I drilled a hole right into the roof of the 80, and I used one of these, which allows you to pass wires through the roof, firewall, or water can and have it be weather tight. That way water's not sloshing around and leaking while you're going down the trail. So one of these, man, order a few of these. You're going to find another use for them. They're really cool. Oh, those are the Fastronics. These are called Fastronics. I always forget that name. Fastectic. I always forget. Anyway, they're Fastronic, and again, there'll be a link down in the description for these magical little items. All right. I think that's it. Let's get to work. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is operate on this lid here. Now, I do have an assortment of tools, but I think the safest, quickest option for me is going to be to use a simple hacksaw to take this top off so that I can flush mount this to it. It's got a little gasket there, so that's why I need to take these threads off. And I just took the handle off this because it got in the way when I was just trying to saw this off. So go through this nice and easy. It'll also be harder for me to cut through my hand this way. Not that I'm capable of doing anything like that. All right, now we're going to use an electric tool to clean it up a little bit. Good, look at that. Okay, that'll do. Maybe not pro, but it's gonna get the job done. Okay, before I start installing the faucets, well, actually I have another hole to drill. So I'll drill that other hole first. Let's find out what size hole we need. Okay, so I have this thing that makes this job easy called a step bit. They're spendy. So I'll tell you what I go down to. It looks to me like I need about 9/16 hole to get through this here. Is what I'm going to do. Now, this is highly scientific. You don't just, position this stuff without measuring. So I'm going to position this stuff without measuring. Where am I at? I'm at 7/16. Okay, so that's done. Now, I believe all my cutting is done. Cutting on this is done. Yes. So now I'm going to rinse this out real good. All right, there we go. What are we going to do? We're going to run some wires. We also need to find the right length for this. And to do that, I'm just going to put this down here with plenty of room. Should be just groovy. And let's cut that. Always make sure you're using super sharp blades so you don't run the risk of cutting yourself. A sharp blade is less dangerous. I'm not sawing back and forth with this old X-Acto blade at all. You want to use super sharp tools. Okay. So then, this is going to go on here. It's just a friction. Yes, it's just a friction fit. There we go. Boom. That is on there. Ta-da! Okay, there. There we go. Okay. Bam. You remember I said that my videos these days, because, I'm trying to kick out one a day. They're going to be a little bit rougher. Well, here's the proof. All right. So we got that. Boom. Okay, we got that on there. Now, we are going to put this guy, put that guy, put this guy through here. Bring my toolbox out here. Got jets flying overhead. Seems like F-22 Raptor. Normal. Okay, we got that in there nice and solid. Let's take a look at it. Okay, now we just need to button this part up. What that consists of is dropping this into the can. We are going to feed these wires through our super cool watertight grommet, firewall grommet. And as I screw this in, there's a rubber sleeve that is thick that squeezes around the wires, and that's what makes it watertight, weatherproof. And then I'm going to get my motivator. And again, I hear my dad's voice. I'm not going to ham-hand it. But man, I see it gripping those wires. Now I'm going to show you guys what that looks like, because I want you to see that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the faucet, the switch to the faucet. So basically think of this as a switch. This is the pump. So in order to get this to work, this circuit has to be closed. So these will be the leads that go to 12-volt power. Okay. Now we got some wiring work to do here. I'm also going to be taking some measurements, so I'm going to open that up here pretty quick. Okay, so those are good joints, okay? Now, what am I going to do? I got this wire. I got this old pigtail from another device that is no longer relevant. So, you are coming out. You are going in. All right. Whew. There it is. Now, just double check. You know, it's these kind of things. Fuse is good. Fuse is good. Okay. Before I do that, let me get one of those. Hold, please. All right, hey, Corey.
What?
Would you like a glass of water?
Of course I would like a glass of water. That sounds delicious.
Doesn't a glass of water sound delicious?
Sounds lovely. You got it working.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh,
that easy.
So
we don't have to pull this out to
good.
get to water.
Okay, that is
cool,
like
right?
next level. Don't drink that. That is gross. So gross.
I haven't washed it.
That
It was on our last camping trip.
has floating things in it. I saw that. That's disgusting.
But they're small.
Like we're already sheltering in place. No.
All right, you guys.
This is, oh, by the way,
That's it.
This is the sheltering in place outfits. Dinner.
Dinner?
It's dinner. Today's
Okay.
the 23rd, and it is dinner time.
Okay, cool. Hey, so you guys see what time it is. The sun's going down. I haven't even started editing yet. This is our daily video. We're trying to do a video a day. I hope you guys really found this interesting. All the links and stuff will be in the description. And that is it. I hope to see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow, and hope this is useful. I am really stoked on that. All right, you guys, take care. If you're not out on an adventure, you can be planning your adventure, your next great adventure. That's what I'm doing. All right, you guys, talk to you soon.